Hello and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Kinyo. This channel is built around four sides of what I do. This one is fully dedicated to fantasy world building. Here I'm building the artwork of a fantasy world step by step, live together with you. So we're talking about maps, symbols, characters, locations, the visual language behind everything. You'll see how each piece came together, from rough ideas to fully realized artwork, all designed to form a world that feels consistent, grounded, and highly magical. So if you're here into fantasy design, or you just want to see how a fantasy world is constructed from inside out, you are in the right place. As this is my first stream on this topic, I want to show you how my fantasy world began and how I baby stepped into this adventure. So the main concept started a few years ago during a conversation with a friend, and out of nowhere, the first seed appeared. Just a small idea, but it had a strong spine. So the more I thought about it, the more images started appearing in my mind. Because I love to draw, I began putting these ideas on paper. At the same time, I started writing through rough concepts of characters and visual notes and some location ideas. So from very early on, the story and the visuals were growing together. At first, a lot of that visual work began in Procreate and Photoshop, and I want to show you a little bit about the first images that I did years ago. So I started with like rough drafts. Let me just go back, showing a little bit about the system, the planetary system, and the star where this world is based. Then I kind of dwelled into some orbs and some locations that I had in my head. Some of the sketches were more just conceptual, just drafts. Other ones were more intricate, like this one. And here it is, like a really, really rough draft of what I thought would be like a location. And then I started delving into some more elaborate designs. And here is the constellation where the planetary system exists. In here, just an idea of a haunted forest, um, the moon, one of the moons of the planet, some of the orbs that can exist. This is a double orb which has two different powers in it, fire and ice. And so I wanted to visually see how it would look. I drew some locations, again, very, very rough drafts. This is a church, my concept of a church, really basic for the time being. Then I drew the planet where the world began, is going to happen. Um, and again, just other rough drafts of locations. Again, very early stages. Um, here's a more conceptual art about two moons in the night sky. Then I also dwelled into drawing some runes and some calligraphy for the world itself. So basically that's it. This is how it started in my head. Of course, I had some characters. Here it is, one of the artifacts of the story. Um, and then as the world grew and the level of detail deepened, I moved that work out of Procreate and Photoshop into Adobe Illustrator because I wanted more detail and I didn't want to lose detail in my drawings and my concept art if I zoomed in, which is normal when you are kind of drawing in rasterized layers. So this allowed me kind of start having a little bit more precision whilst keeping everything cleaner, sharper, a little bit more controlled. After a while, I realized something important as well. So as I was creating the world, I didn't want it to be like build as I go along and invent as I go along, because that could create contradictions later in the story. I wanted the world to feel grounded, very coherent from the beginning all the way throughout. So it was solid. It was solid, and that's why I stopped a little bit developing the story and the characters, and I said, okay, I need to really define this world that they are living in, um, because I see this project kind of delving into different forms, beginning, of course, with books and artwork and music. Over time, I wanted to grow beyond that to other mediums too, so I want to maintain that coherence throughout. So other mediums that I'm planning on this fantasy world to delve into after, of course, books, music, and artwork would be comics, tabletop games, video games, action figures, card games, and so much more. So this side of the channel is really about all this process and how I'm building the visual language of the artwork and the internal structure of the fantasy world before revealing the story itself. So if you enjoy seeing a fantasy world take shape from inside out, you are definitely in the right place. So feel free to join me here, ask questions, tell me what you think, and be part of the process as this world grows. I would love to build it with you. Thank you for watching this stream, and see you in the next stream. And yeah, hopefully we can build this world together. And I'm sending you all the big hugs and a big thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Bye bye.